Hey guys, what's up? It's Ryan back again, and sorry for the scenery change. I know the colors aren't the best, but whatever. Let's get back into this. I hope you guys are having a great day. Uh, just in general, I'm having a great time. It's summer. I'm here to do a quick review on The Boys season 4. Now, obviously, please be warned. We're gonna do in talking about this, even in the spoiler-free context for the season. I may possibly talk about spoilers from seasons 1 to 3. If you haven't seen those, stop watching, go watch those, and what are you doing with your life? I think it's a great show. The Boys in Warfare context is, if not my favorite show, and my favorite series of all time. So to take that with a grain of salt, everything I say here, basically, here's the thing. I think compared to the first 3 seasons, okay, I think the first season was peak because it was the beginning of the show, right? Was it the best compared to everything else in the show? No, not in my opinion. No, I think we've definitely scaled it up again and again. Season 2 was probably great. It was one of my favorites because it was so overt, so in your face. It's been one of my favorites, especially compared to 3. I think season 3, everyone likes that because of Jensen Ackles. Is it it's the strongest thing in the world? No, but I think I really enjoy it for what it is. Has that License to Drive song and lots of cool stuff with noir and stuff like that, right? So we got all that kind of stuff. This one is as much fun as the first ones. I think it's as much fun as the third one. It's interesting. It does lots with the characters. It's a big one for the characters, to be honest, season 4. And yeah, it's fun. We're getting ready for season 5. It's essentially all you gotta know. I think if you really enjoyed seasons 1 through 3, I definitely I recommend season 4. Obviously, at this point, like July, I guess I'll probably be uploading this at the end of July. If you don't know by now, Eric Kripke, this is obviously okay. By the way, we are also 3 seasons in, so if you have not realized, this is a political show that leans a tiny bit that just is coming from a left-leaning standpoint. I mean, obviously, it does critique to both sides. You can't not say that. But that it does come from the left-leaning standpoint. You have to, and you're not, and if you haven't seen that, sorry. What have you been watching, first of all? Second of all, obviously, and if that's not for you, don't watch this show. That's all I gotta say. This takes up a notch, but also for the very valid reason that, okay, they were like, okay, well, where do we go from next? Okay, well, let's take, spoilers for season 4 from here on out for the rest of the video. I'm gonna take a moment to pause, skip 10 seconds to see the rest. How's your day been going? Just kind of waiting for this 10 seconds to be over. I really like this season. Gonna keep talking like this, all right. Your time is up. Let's talk about spoilers for the season. All right, the writers and directors for the show were like, okay, well, where do we go next after seasons 1 and 3? Well, I think we've been making Homelander go crazier and crazier. We're giving him this existential crisis. Well, let's also make him basically the president, you know? That's kind of like why we're getting more political here. If we're having someone take a coup, like instead of a coup, become president of the United States, try to kill the leaders. I think that's a very, very logical step from everything we've been leading up to. And the style that this show has been using with parody, obviously we're leaning into that stuff, the season that we're talking about, overthrowing elections and having Homelander be president. Of course, that makes sense. It's just thematics. You're making it thematic. Anyways, so I'm just saying, I think it all makes sense. Can I see how that could take away for some people, just the amount of it? Yeah, but the whole thing is it's leading up for him to be president. So once you see that, sorry, just the people in the house, I just want to just talk. We were outside earlier, but that's just how life is. You have to understand this is personal. I'm not trying to be in a studio here. I'm giving you my thoughts on the season from one person to another, right? So anyways, it's like you had to see this coming, and we're building up. These aren't made. Oh, yeah, they are, but they're like, okay. If you weren't thinking about watching the season, like, and you listen to this, like, okay, we're building up to make him the president, so it only makes sense that they would have this kind of stuff in here, anyways. And if that's if you disagree, then just don't watch it anymore. I can't tell you what to do. But I think it makes sense. I think it totally makes sense. It works for the show. Where does this fall in my ranking of the seasons? Well, I think I'd probably still put 2 first, even though the Blinding Light stuff does put it a little bit behind. I think, season one, just like, okay, I think I might have to put season one at the bottom. Because I think this season, okay, I'll tell you what, this season was really fun on stage. This season was great with Ryan and Huey kind of being appeals to humanity. I liked the forgiveness stuff with Frenchie and Kamiko. I liked Butcher being on his last leg. I liked A-Train. I liked everyone just their characters being the next evolution. I really like that. So I might go like, even though season 2 even isn't the strongest, I'll probably like season 2. Right now I'm leaning season 4. Because I just am not a big fan of the season 3 storyline, as good as it is. I'll probably go season 3 and then season 1. I just don't think season 1 really stood out to me. It's great. Again, as I said, it's big. I just don't think it stands out to me as much as 2, 3, 4, and 3 do. I just think they're fun. They're new stories in the Boys universe. But that's basically it. That's my thoughts. As it goes second most season ranking, I think it probably gets like a 9 as far as seasons go. Maybe closer to the 8 side, but it's definitely around a light to decent 9 to get a fan to end of like score. Yeah. If you like the first 3 seasons of The Boys, I'd recommend it. If you are not aligned with the politics of this show generally, or at least if you are not able to criticize the further right movement in the United States of America, I just don't think this season's for you. This whole show should not have been for you, but this season definitely, because of just kind of what it's talking about. But yeah, otherwise I think you should really watch The Boys season 4. Recommend it.